Today we are going to talk about the best formation post-patch, post-soft patch in FC25, even better than the 4-2-1-3. Come on boys, let's do this. If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new Best Custom Tactics, Best Formation tutorial in FC25. Before getting started, let's talk a bit about the supposed soft patch and the gameplay after patch. Also, if you want to see the code for the formation, just jump at the end of the video if you're not interested in anything else. Chat, we need to talk about this because it's very important. There are people that say that has been a soft patch, people that say that has not been a soft patch. Me personally, I believe that there is a combination of soft patch, slow or fast gameplay, TOTI servers being crowded, and afterwards, after TOTI, gameplay being a bit different. For example, you have different gameplays in the draft, in Rivals, and in Champs. It's always been like that. Rivals is faster than Champs. Drafts are probably the fastest. My supposition is the fact that drafts are played on maybe different servers, being a different game mode. But we can only suppose, think about how things are going. Now, regarding the soft patch, did EA soft patched a bit the game? Maybe in terms of, I don't know, 5% it has happened. In the same time, people have adapted also with the with players with depth being a bit lower. But all in all, I believe the biggest problem is having different gameplays at different hours of the day. So mainly it's the server issue. That being said, let's talk about this formation, the 4-4-2 that I absolutely love. We went from, we got demoted from 1,100 skill rating because the new season, and we went straight into Elite Division without any losses, without any draws, just won all of our games with this formation right here. We got a cheeky lineup, indeed, a very good team, but it also worked on my second account, on PC account, and the PlayStation account without any problems. It is a combination of tactics in the 4-4-2 that is very interesting. We're gonna have the flat one. I tried 4-4-2 second variation post-patch. It was very helpful with the two CDMs because defending seemed a bit harder back then. Now, with the gameplay being a bit different, or with us adapting to the new gameplay, I do believe the 4-4-2 is back, but we've tuned it a bit. Defensive approach, I play high. It is risky, but I like the way that it feels in the game. You're more than welcome to go 50 here, but I play the 70. In terms of player roles, we're going to have two variations here. Be very careful which one you select because it depends on your starting lineup. Goalkeeper, always I have it on. That's it. Goalkeeper, nothing. Sweeper, keeper, that's it. With focus on defend. The two defenders, always I have defender on them. I don't like stopper, ball playing defender because, in my opinion, it just opens the play for mistakes of your center backs, and even though it might help you in certain moments, it will let you down in other moments. Now, very important here, the CMs and the fullbacks, because this is connected to each other. The side where I have the central midfielder with playmaker, I have the fullback, the right back on fullback and defend. The side where I have the central midfielder on holding, I have the fullback on balanced, so he goes a bit in front. In terms of right mid and left mid, after testing for months and months and months, I keep coming back to this. Inside forward for both of them. And you see here a player that is off role. Do not be scared about that. I've seen a lot of people asking me, Ovi, why do you play a player off role? It's not that bad because the card will not be able indeed to provide a plus AI movement in attack, but in the same time it is more important to have a player on a position from where in the moment when you control it does what you need from that particular card. For example, even if I would have Smith here as a right midfielder, off-player role, she would be fantastic because cut inside, technical, Trivela far post. So I would do that if not for James. Hope you got the idea. And one more thing to clarify, if you start the game, as you've seen me start with the 4-2-4, in full chem, once you change to another formation in game, you don't lose the chemistry. You might lose the AI attacking of the player role, but you don't lose the chemistry of that particular card. So both of my left mid and right mids are on inside, forward, and balanced in this 4-4-2. Now, the two strikers right here, I have them on advanced forward, both of them. But you can, if you don't have advanced forward plus plus as your striker, you can try target forward or poacher, whichever has the plus plus. I am not a fan of the false 9, even though for some people it works, for me it does not work. So I like advanced forward. If somehow you decide to use false 9 for your striker, make sure to do it on the side where you don't have the player on Playmaker plus plus. Because the CM with Playmaker plus plus goes forward. If you have a player here with false 9, what you gonna do? You're gonna have 3 players in 10 square meters. It's a disaster like that. So do it on the other side. Now, the other variation is a bit more aggressive, and it only takes one change here. Focus balanced for the right back. This is a bit more aggressive in attack, and it will allow you to trigger manually runs from the playmaker to the right back and attack a lot more on the wings on each sides of the pitch. That's very important. In the same time, it will be a tad harder to defend counterattacks, especially against the 4-2-1-3. That's the big problem. This is what I recommend is use this formation with the fullbacks unbalanced against other 4-4-2s, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, even 4-4-1-1, even 4-3-3-4. But in case you see a formation, an opponent with 4-2-1-3, have this on defend right here. So create 2 variations of the 4-4-2, and depending on what the opponent is playing, pick your 4-4-2 variation. This one is safer in defend. The other one is, this one in particular, is more aggressive. Code on the screen right now, it's the code for both fullbacks being unbalanced. If you want to change it, just go on one of the fullback that doesn't have the CM with Playmaker on that side. Just change it with stay back. Now, important thing right here. I prefer Playmaker instead of box to box. I feel like the box to box is too intrusive in attack, too aggressive in attack. It goes too much instead of the position of the striker. The box to box. Instead, the playmaker is a bit more balanced in supporting the attacks. That's the reasoning behind the formation. Code is on the screen. Drop a comment below and let me know. This is by far the best formation I have used this season. Don't forget to drop a like. Any questions, comment below. My name is Owen. I'll see you fellas in the upcoming videos. Ciao, ciao.